here with my singles and albums of 2017. I want to make sure I got this video up before the music scene in 2018 really started popping, you know what I mean? So let's just jump directly into my albums of the year of 2017. So I'm gonna read off my honorable mentions for 2017 for album releases. The top, we have Ty Dolla $ign Beach House. I know, I love it, but it wasn't my top 5. Without Warning with 21 Savage and Offset. Fifth Harmony by Fifth Harmony. 444 by Jay-Z. Confidently Lost by Sabrina Claudio. After Laughter by Paramore. More Life by Drake. Culture by the Migos. Still Striving by A$AP Ferg. Her Volume 2 by obviously her. The Chief by Jadena. Playboy Cardi. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the album. And Love is Rage by Lil Uzi. So for my top 5 albums of 2017, I have number 5, Lorde, Melodrama. My absolute favorite pop album released from 2017. It's just so perfect. It's so perfect. I can relate to every song. I don't know about you, but I would suggest highly listening to this album because it's actually really good and it's very well written. Shout out to Lorde. She did her thing with this album. Number 4 is actually a tie. It's a TDE show off between Kendrick Lamar with Damn and Control by SZA. These albums are obviously completely different from each other, but for some reason I just could not give one the spot over the other because I played them about the same amount. Kendrick's album, phenomenal. Production, phenomenal. Lyrics, phenomenal. Videos, super dope. So honestly, he might have the upper hand on SZA on this one because her videos were trash this era. Except for Supermodel. I love Supermodel and Drew Barrymore. Honestly, it was just a Weeknd video. But anyways, the SZA album is also really good. I can super duper relate to that album for the most part. I hate that the album kind of got overshadowed by the fucking lyrics of The Weeknd because that song is completely irrelevant to what the message of her album is, but whatever. So at number 3 we have Jhené Aiko's Trip. My babe, my sis, I love her so much. That album is so good and I feel like it's really slept on. I think that people saw the track list and was like, whoa, this is too much shit to listen to. But I mean, y'all can sit through Chris Brown and his like fucking 100 song release, whatever. Jhené actually dropped a really good album. It was actually really solid compared to I guess the first one, because a lot of people didn't like the first one because they were comparing it to the mixtape that she released prior. But this album is actually really, really solid and I love it so much. Number 2, Daniel Caesar. Like, is that even like, was that even a shock? Like, Daniel Caesar's album, honestly, low-key, him and number 1 were battling it out because I have been listening to Daniel Caesar's album nonstop. Like, I still listen to it. It makes me very emotional. It makes me want to feel loved, but it also makes me feel lonely, and it makes me like want to cry, but also have sex. It's like a ton of emotions at once, and I can't handle it. I can't. But it's so perfect, and it's great R&B, and everyone should listen to it. Of course, it's the vibe type music, but it's perfect. Just like number 1, Kalila with Take Me Apart. I have no words. No words. Like, Kalila's album, there's no flaws. There's literally no flaw. Not one flaw on this album. Vaughn from Can You Not podcast said it best. It's like literally like a love story like playing out in your head. Like, it's so perfect. It's like a vibey 90s like album, and again, it definitely reminds me of something that Aaliyah would do if she was still here now. It's just so perfect. Altadena is my absolute favorite song on the album. I could talk about it all day. I could listen to it all day. Like, obsessed. Fucking obsessed. So now I'm going to talk about the albums that I expected more from. And those I'm honestly just going to read off. I'm not even going to talk about why I don't like them. because honestly, if you hear these names, you would know. So I Decided by Big Sean, let down as fuck. War and Leisure by Miguel, super let down. Very sad that I do not like that album. It's actually really horrible. It's very boring. Cozy Tapes 2, could have been better. It's not Cozy Tape 1. That's all I have to say about that. It's not good. It's not as good. It's eh. And let's see, Tremaine by Trey Songz. How do you go from Trigger to that? Like, Witness by Katy Perry is the #1 letdown that I have of 2017 because I actually really enjoy pretty much every Katy Perry album, and Witness, just that, and was it Prism? Those two albums are just trash. Like, what is happening to the pop girls of this day? I don't know what's going on, but they need to work it out because Lorde is killing y'all right now. Lorde is really, really killing y'all at this very moment. So now we're going to jump into the singles. Now, these aren't necessarily singles. These are just like my favorite songs from 2017. I mean, I have a ton more, but these were the ones that just popped into my head automatically. So my honorable mentions are 20 Something by SZA, Family Feud by Jay-Z, XXX by Kendrick Lamar, Blem by Drake, Honey by Kehlani, Slide by DJ Calvin Harris, The Migos and Frank Ocean, Feels, because that shit was a bop. That was a bop. Feels is who? Feels is Katy Perry, Pharrell, Big Sean, someone else. Diplo? Calvin Harris? One of those DJs. Chanel by Frank Ocean. I don't remember if that was 2017 or not, but that's my shit. Loyalty, DNA. What other Kendrick Lamar songs do I have right here? Those are the only two. So Loyalty, DNA from Kendrick Lamar. Story of OJ by Hove. Bomb by Hove. Nasty Who Dat from A$AP Ferg's album. That's also featuring the Migos. Every Kind of Way and Lights On by Her. Bailan by 2 Chainz. Belong to You, Frozen and Unravel Me by Sabrina Claudio. Those are my honorable mention tracks of 2017. And now my top 5. Number 5 is a tie between Lorde's Writer in the Dark. Oh, love it. And Jacquees, I think I'm saying his name right. Jacquees BED remix with Ty Dolla $ign and Quavo. Obsessed with that song since I heard it on Insecure. Writer in the Dark is just, I feel like it's kind of like a drag. Like, this is what you get for kissing a writer in the dark and then playing me, because now I'm going to write a song about it and I'm going to trash you and tell everyone how trashy you are. Perfect song, Lorde. Perfect song. Daniel Caesar, Blessed. Need I even say more? Like, my emotions are just, I can't even, it just makes you want to be married with a family and children and a nice home and a pet. Like, just, there's no flaw. Number 3, Altadena by Kalila. That song, the melody, the way it's sung, the beat, the arrangement, like, so pretty. One of the prettiest songs ever. She just makes pretty ass music, but that song to me just completely stuck out in a way that nothing else on that album did. So yeah. Blue Light, did I put Blue Light on my honorable mentions? Let me double check, because Blue Light by Kalila is also on my honorable mentions list. I don't think I typed it down here though. Also Frequency from Jhené Aiko is on my honorable mentions list, because that song is also a huge song for me from 2017. I listened to that so much. So number 2 is Goat Link with Crew. Obviously, even put the Crew remix on there with Gucci Mane, because that song is flawless and I hope it wins the Grammy that it got nominated for, because it deserves to win. It's a bomb ass song. It's never gonna like not be it. Like, I feel like a few years from now I'm still gonna play it back and I'm gonna go off to that song still. And number 1 is the obvious choice. the obvious choice, the kicker of 2017, Love Galore by SZA. There is not one song released in 2017 that knocked harder than that song to me. Just the lyrics, the skirt on niggas, like, just so real, you know? Tumblr accent and all, you know? Getting her paper towels, you know? That song is it. I don't even like Travis Scott like that, but like, he even matches the song perfectly. Like, his flow in the video. Don't even get me started with the butterflies though and the ponytails. Like, that shit is, that's like classic. It's classic. Another song a few years from now, we're gonna be listening to it and we're gonna be like, whoa, this shit was ahead of its time and it's perfect. Like, no flaws. That was just my little refresher for 2017's music. I can't wait to see what 2018 has for me. I can't wait to see what Cardi B has, what Beyonce has. Very exciting year. I can't wait to see the Coachella Festival and the Grammys performances because that list also came out today. So it's gonna be lit. So you'll be getting a whole lot of music reviews, possibly some award show reviews, some festival reviews. We gotta see how this year's gonna go. We gotta see. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and comment on my channel. Let me know your favorite albums and songs from this year. Also, check out the podcast called Can You Not Podcast from Vaughn and Bree. They also did a really dope top, I think it's top 5. I think they did top 10 or top 5 songs and albums from 2017. So go ahead and definitely check them out. Make sure you watch one of these videos. Watch one of them. I'm gonna wait until you do it. I'm also gonna wait until you subscribe. I'm waiting.